So for Palantir, some of the biggest factors I'm looking to is the company's revenue growth. Now, in the most recent quarter, revenue increased by 48% year over year and 14% from the previous quarter, up to $1 billion. That's just a quarterly revenue. Now, let me share you some evidence of that. Intrinsic value per share I calculated for Palantir stock is $50. The current market price is $190. So the market price for Palantir stock is more than 3 times the value I calculated as a fair value for Palantir stock, which is evidence of what I suggested earlier, that Palantir's success is no secret to anyone. Nearly all investors are aware of Palantir, and in my opinion, they are overestimating the company's value. Even though the value is great, they're even overestimating it, right? And then I'll share with you another data point. Palantir's forward price to earnings ratio is 256, the highest it's been, going all the way back to January of 2024. And this is about 10 times the value of the average stock in the S&P 500. So it's trading 10 times as much as a random stock in the S&P 500. Of course, it's a much better business than the average stock in the S&P 500, but I don't think it's 10 times better than the average stock in the S&P 500. Furthermore, my discounted cash flow valuation also suggests that Palantir stock is overvalued. So to answer the question, should you buy Palantir stock ahead of these earnings results? I would say no. I would say there is big risk to the downside here. Should Palantir report anything with a question mark, the stock price could fall by 20, 30, 40% easily because it's trading at such a super premium valuation. It needs to report every single quarter almost to perfection. Otherwise, the stock price could fall by 20, 30, or 40%, maybe even more. And then to the upside, I think there's limits to the upside because it's already trading at such an expensive valuation that investors are already accounting for the fact that Palantir is going to deliver these excellent performance figures going ahead. So this is one where I think it would be a lot more prudent to wait until after the financial numbers come out. And then if you still want to buy, I understand it's a great company. If you're willing to pay a super premium price for a great company, I understand. I wouldn't do it, but I understand if you want to do it. But to be more prudent, to limit your downside, I would wait until the earnings come out, digest those figures, and then if you're still really excited about Palantir, you can go ahead and buy after those results.
Click the link below to watch the full video.